Hey Virgo, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your December 2018 Twin Flame Tarot reading. Thank you so much everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. You guys are so awesome. Like, I can't do this without you. Like, the love is overwhelming. You guys make this so, make my heart so happy. For most of you that are already subscribers, and if you're new, welcome. So for most of you that already know how I read, I'm an intuitive reader. So if you see a tarot card and I say something different than how you've learned the tarot or whatever, I am picking up intuitive messages on the card that may have nothing to do with tarot, with the traditional tarot, or how I learned tarot may be a little bit different. So keep that in mind. And it is general, so if it doesn't resonate, there are so many other good readers on here that, I'm sure you can find one out of the 1,000 that are on here, so check those out. But also know that this could be past, present, or future energy here, so it may not resonate now, it may resonate in the future. It may have previously resonated. I know that I listened to a few tarot readers myself, and I've known them to pick up stuff that's happened years ago. So keep that in mind as well. If the roles are reversed, that's fine. Take it how it resonates. This side is your energy, and the right side is your twin's energy. I split them up into two videos. It's just they're very long if I do one, and I don't always think everybody's going to watch all of that. So let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it. All right, so let's clear out the energy and we'll get right into your reading. So if you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them off. I'm going to chime. My chime could get a little loud. Awesome. All right, Virgo. So what I do at the very beginning of the reading is I take two cards from their astrological cards. If your twin's sign does not come out, it doesn't mean that that's not your twin. It just means that for those of you this astrological sign does come out, it's just more of a special special message for you, for those of you that are dealing with those signs. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's see who Virgo's twin flame is. All right. Jumping. Who is Virgo's twin flame? Ooh, way too many. Definitely not taking all of those. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see if we can get one or two, please. One or two, Spirit. One or two cards. Please, one or two cards. Who could Virgo be dealing with? Okay, flip it. Alright, come on. One come out. Okay. I'm just going to take the ones that fell. There are three. We have Cancer, Pisces, or Leo. All right. So, mutual energy between you and your twin, Queen of Swords reversed. So, this could be extreme stress. Again, it's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Could be one or both of it's a combined energy here. So, possibly not feeling very good in this connection. Maybe feeling like there's some separation. There's been some harsh words, harsh actions, competition. What else? A little bit of ego involved here is what I'm seeing or feeling from the card. So definitely some type of break in the connection is what I'm feeling from this card. It's what I keep hearing over and over is a break, some type of break. Okay, so keep that in mind. Again, it's all of the positive aspects of the Queen of Swords, just reverse. So, you know, not being very logical, feeling maybe hot-headed, feeling aggressive in the connection. Could be that there's some type of conflict as well. So we'll take a look at that, and we'll clarify all those cards at the end. So, all right, let's get your first card here. First card we have is Seeker, and it's reversed. So we'll take the shadow attribute. I have inability to commit to a path once found. Okay, so it could be this energy here that I'm seeing with that Queen of Swords is inability to commit to, maybe one or both of you, take it how it resonates, are unable to commit to this twin flame journey for some reason. And we'll see what's going on here. And this is kind of a beginning energy, so it can always change. It's needing to seek knowledge, needing to go within, needing to become spiritually balanced as well here. As the Seeker, it's more like the Hermit card to me, so it's definitely a Virgoan energy. So the upright would be the thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So the ability to find the wisdom in this path, to find something worth going on this path for. It also could be that you're not sure which path to take in your career. It could be a relationship. It could be any path. So keep that in mind. It doesn't necessarily have to be for the twin flame journey, but that is possible. One of the possible energies. Next card we have is Harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. So a lot of you are feeling like you're in harmony with yourself. So taking good care of yourself, being productive. So being able to get things done, checking off things off your list. I know that Christmas brings a lot of stress here in the United States, so it could be why we have the Queen of Swords reversed. It's like severe stress. We could be handling a lot of things, but this is stating that you do have the ability to harmonize all of these competing energies here. So that's really positive. Fantastic. And so you'll find your power in this. For some of you, it is related to your heart chakra. I'm seeing a lot of green here. So I would definitely look at maybe a heart chakra meditation, something along those lines to kind of open up your power. I think also the sacral chakra can help with that as well. So keep that in mind. Next card we have is Angel of Balance. Okay, yeah, I was just talking about balance here. So it's about balance. It's about balancing your inner and outer lives as well. So that's really beautiful here. Let me, I don't really use this deck super a lot, and it is a newer one. So let me just go here and see what it says here. Being centered and self-honoring in your choices. Okay. So it says to remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. So not giving too much of yourself away. So I see that here. I see that at some point you're finding some type of balance between your inner and outer worlds and your power and your confidence and your ability to allow certain people into your space and to take from you the energy that you have, but only on your terms. So that's really good. There's really good boundaries, is what I'm seeing for you Virgoans that are resonating with that. That's awesome. It's beautiful. All right, and then we have communication, but it is reversed. So this is maybe a lack of communication here. So for some of you, you may not be in communication with your twin, or it may be that communication is very low if you are in communication. So it could be very sporadic is what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing for some of you, it kind of comes in spurts. I'm not quite seeing miscommunication, but that could also be possible from the card being reversed here. So keep that in mind. We'll get more energy on that here. And then we have the King of Cups. Okay, so could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. We do have Pisces and Cancer here. King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So could be wanting to offer your love to your twin, or vice versa, wanting that. But it's being emotionally vulnerable. It's being emotionally balanced and stable. And we see this balance card here and the harmony card here. So yeah, it's almost like if your emotions are out of balance, you're getting them back into balance. So you'll be able to pull that back energy back in and get it back in balance. For maybe you're trying to do that for yourself, and so you're not able to give your love or be emotionally open to your twin. It's very possible that, again, I'm seeing a split in the connection here with that Queen of Swords reversed. So very, very interesting energy here. So for some of you that this resonates with, you and your twin, you're trying to do you. You're trying to take care of you. And so maybe this connection you're not trying to move forward with them, possibly, for some of you. Or there's just kind of a break at this time. So keep that in mind. I am seeing the lack of communication, but I'm seeing you trying to get yourself back in balance. So that's really great. Twin flame message you want to give to your twin is, I don't know how I feel anymore. Okay, exactly. So we've got this lack of communication about maybe some of your feelings, how you're feeling. Maybe you're not communicating that to your twin, and it's because you don't know how you feel. Your emotions are out of balance, or could be out of balance, or you're trying to rebalance them. So trying to balance your logic with your intuition, your logic with your emotions, things like that. So kind of getting everything back in balance. So you're not really sure where you stand with them right now. So some of you aren't sure how you feel about this connection anymore. And yeah, okay, we'll see where it goes from here. All right, the next card we have is Advocate, and it is reversed. We'll take the shadow attribute. Embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Okay, so it could be that instead of focusing on the twin flame connection, for some of you, you are focusing more on finances, focusing more on money, focusing more on your career or your professional path. Education is what I'm seeing here as well. So yeah, so it states to be more compassionate. And we've got more green here, which is the heart chakra. So again, I'm seeing the heart chakra may, for some of you, be blocked. Like, I know this energy here with the King of Cups is upright. Okay, so that's positive. However, I'm still finding that there could be some type of, either throat chakra closed, or again, heart chakra may be somewhat open, but maybe there's a blockage still. Maybe it's not fully open. So I would say for some of you that's possible. So it's trying to get you back into a compassionate stance here, and maybe get more in balance with your emotions, or tap into your emotions without becoming over emotional, without the balance coming, tipping is what I'm seeing here. So all right, the next card we have is Eternal Love, Happiness, Harmony, and Fulfillment. Again, we've got harmony twice here. We've got harmony here, and it says harmony at the bottom of this Eternal Love card. So I'm finding this to be a very harmonious energy. So within yourself, you're learning how to give yourself self-love, self-care, to become more balanced logically with emotions with logic, like that, trying to figure out what that balance is for you. But it's also showing that you have you have eternal love when it comes to your twin. That even if you guys are not talking or you're in separation, you still feel their love for them. You're still sending out that love to them. And so I get Leo in this card again really heavy because of the sun. I don't know why I've always attributed Leo to the sun. That's just something I don't know. Learning tarot, that's just one of the things I feel very strongly. So for those of you that are Leos out there, your twin has an eternal love for you. And even if you're not, your twin still has love for you. They're still sending it to you in this vibration. It may just be from far away. It may be that they don't exactly know how they feel about the connection. They know they still have love for you. So that is for some of them. And they're getting back to feeling happy. They're finding what makes them happy. And it may be a new career path, or it may be moving away from the idea that materialism is going to make them happy. And more towards emotional fulfillment is what I'm seeing. Next card we have is broken heart. Yeah, so they're brokenhearted about this. So even if they're not showing this to you, it is showing here that they're trying to get this back in balance. They're trying to heal from a broken heart. So whether it was in this connection or maybe it was with an outside connection as well, they just know that they need to find that balance within their heart. And again, I was seeing that here with that King of Cups. It's like they have so much love in this reading. They have so much love for you as like for the twin side. So whoever's cross watching here, they have such love for you. So don't doubt that your Virgo doesn't love you. I really do see that they do. They may just not be showing it at this time. And they may need to learn to love themselves before they can actually love you fully in this connection. So that's another message here. And then we have free will. But it's reversed. So they don't feel like they have a lot of free will right now when it comes to expressing themselves. We get this right next to the communication card. So I really do feel like they don't feel like they have the ability to communicate something, the ability to show their love, the ability to communicate about how they're feeling, or if they even know how they're feeling. For some of you, it's like they're feeling this love and it's overwhelming. For others of you, they're feeling a broken heart, or maybe they're feeling both. You know, maybe they go back and forth between the two. Maybe that's why there's an angel of balance here. So, very interesting. And then we have a Knight of Wands reversed. And it's staring at the King of Cups here in the spread. Oh, sorry. It's like this in the spread. So, what I'm feeling here is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe a younger fire sign, possibly. Doesn't have to be. But it could be that their energy, like they're feeling could be feeling a little childish about this. So they may be feeling childish about how they feel. And they may be communicating it in a childish way, or not communicating it because they feel like it's childish and they know they're being childish. For some of you, they're not moving into their heart space. They're not sure if they need how to approach you as well. So for those Virgos that are watching and you're not sure how to approach your twin because you have this love, and maybe you feel like if you're vulnerable, you'll get your heart broken. For some of you, it's like you're not moving. You're not passionately moving in that direction right now. You're feeling a little stuck, and maybe at a distance from your twin as well. So definitely communication is up, not happening for a lot of you. All right, so the next message we have is, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Okay. So it's possible for some Virgos out there that you may have chosen, I got this in the last reading and I'm getting it again, you may have chosen a different connection over your twin. Not for all of you, just for some of you. And so maybe that's what you want to apologize for. Or you just said or did some, not so good things in the connection. I don't show what those are from these cards here specifically, but maybe it's because you were brokenhearted. A lot of us, when we're upside down in our energy and we're not at our best, we tend to lash out. So it's possible somebody got too close to you and you were like, and it's possible your twin did and you were the runner and you were like, this is too much. So if that resonates, that's one of the messages I'm receiving from that card. But you want to say you're sorry. So that's nice. We have Vampire, and it's upright. Makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. I saw that immediately when we were talking in the very beginning here. It's knowing when and how to give out your energy, and to whom and how much. And so you're so aware of that here. So there may be someone, it may be in this connection, it may be that you felt like the connection was taking too much from you, so you put a stop to it. That's for some of you. Others of you, it's a friend or a family member or possibly a relationship that is just sucking the life out of you. But you're aware of it, so that's good. So it's time to set up the boundaries if you haven't already with that person or with that situation. Wow. All right, next card we have is Perception. Beyond the veil of illusion. Yeah, so you see through these illusions here. You see through the illusion of what other people are trying to take from you. You understand that that's definitely an energy that's surrounding you, and it's also why they may be taken from you. It looks like here, like this woman has like her throat chakra open, and she's able to communicate. So maybe people come to you for advice, and they take a lot more than you can give, or when they leave, you're just like drained. Okay. So you know that. So you've got this perception about this person or persons that are taking from you. So you see beyond the veil of illusion. You see why they're taking from you. You see what they need from you is because you have the ability to give out information that people can relate to. It's not always with an emotional stance to it, but it has a very logical stance to it. So if people come to you and they need a very logical answer to something, I can see that that's something that you would be very good at. Like you could be like, okay, you could analyze the situation, you could see it from different perspectives, and then you could give your perception on it. So I'm seeing that's why there are people around you who come to you and may suck your energy. Others, you're aware that it has to do with communication. So when you're done communicating with them, it's like, where's your energy? Where's it all gone? It's gone to just straight down the toilet for some of you, that you've just been talking to this person, and you're just like, oh my God, like, are we done yet? And it's because they're taking from you. They're pulling from your energy. They're not actually giving back. It's not a balanced relationship here for some of you. So keep that in mind. Next one card we have is Healer of the Ages, and it is reversed. And let me look that one up for you guys too. Make sure I know what that one means. It's very much a religious looking card to me. Okay, this is why I said upside down. When reversed, the Healer of the Ages indicates that you've been feeling extremely out of sorts or even upside down in your own life. Upside down. You may be in the midst of some physical problem or just feeling as though you're losing energy, but this card is telling you that there are deeper levels of healing that need to be addressed. Take some time to regroup and put your own healing first. Whether you're facing mental, emotional, physical, or even addictive patterns, call upon the Healer of the Ages to bring his energy to the issues you're working on. Quiet your mind and feel his vibration bringing you warmth and healing light, clearing away any dark or hurting space. Repeat this meditation and be patient, yet also know that divine love can heal you in the blink of a belief. Oh, yes, absolutely. It's exactly what I'm saying here. Your energy, you know that your energy's been low. You know why it's been low. You may have been dealing with multiple situations, multiple people, but it's stating to meditate on this type of energy and to bring it back into balance here. So yeah, I'm seeing the sacral and the heart chakra. If you guys are interested, they have great meditations on YouTube. I would just look those up. And you can even sleep to some of them, which is what I do, and it helps clear out the chakras as well. You might want to look that up. So yeah, it's trying to make you become, it's helping you become aware of this. And for some of you, your twin can give you that healing energy to help you with this. So that's really beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, you're going through the dark night of the soul. Yeah. So it's definitely where you're having to be faced with the darker shadows of side of yourself and about others. And maybe it's time to kind of take stock of that, try and release that energy. Maybe feeling really depressed. You may have, again, I see your energy being drained here. I see it being very low. Vitamin D, vitamin E type of stuff. Very good for that. Aloe is really good too. You can even drink it. I drink like an aloe vera drink. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not recommending anybody go out and just do this without talking to your doctor, but those are some things I'm feeling from the card here. Vitamin C, big time. You guys need some more vitamin C. So take that into account when you guys are looking to get out of this and recover. So I'm seeing that that's just a part of this journey here. It's like, maybe this is why you're like, going through all your issues here and you cannot communicate with your twin and your life, it feels upside down because you're going through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, and there's some things that when we're in that dark night of the soul that come up that we have to process, and they're not lovely things, not always. 90% of them are not very nice. And then we have to look inside ourselves and figure out what we need to release, what we need to keep, and what we need to let go of. And that's really what I'm seeing here. Wow, that's so strong. And then we have the Four of Wands reversed. So yeah, feeling like your foundation upside down. You're feeling upside down for some of you. It's just feeling like you don't have a solid foundation. Like something's off. Something's off kilter. Needing to heal big time for some of you. Healing from this broken heart. Big time. All right. And we'll do some clarifying on that as well. Last message we have is I can't handle your words right now. Yeah, exactly. The Queen of Swords, that's what she's all about. Like, you know, she's just like, no, there's a break. There's this separation. There's this, you're on one side, I'm on the other. Like, y'all are in timeout or something. So it's kind of what I'm feeling here. It's like you put your twin in timeout, you put yourself in timeout, or you put you both in timeout. So that's exactly what I'm finding here. So yeah, yeah, absolutely. And you can't handle your twin's words right now because you're feeling so drained and so low that you don't have a lot to give to this connection. I'm going to put that out there, Virgo. So for some of you, this resonates with, it's like you know that you still love your twin. You know that you, that there's things that you need to say. You've chosen not to. And it's because you can't handle what they might have to say back to you, or just in general, you don't have the energy for this connection currently. I'm feeling that very strongly. Okay. All right. Let's do some clarifying here on the Queen of Swords reversed and get some energy on her. And it is male or female, remember that? Yeah, queens, you know, she's a queen, feminine, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. You know, it's just an energy, so keep that in mind. Okay, we have the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so for some of you, you're not listening to your intuition about someone that represents this type of energy as well. So maybe you're not listening to the fact that one or both of you needs kind of this break from the connection, needs to rest. I'm surprised I don't see like Four of Swords here. But needing to rest, needing to listen to your intuition, especially about the people around you that are taking from you. Boundaries is a big one. Also, again, could be dealing with the Pisces. Pisces is here very, very strongly on with these two cards here. So very much so. Could also be that you know in your intuition that your twin, if your twin is a Pisces possibly, that they're not communicating with you right now, or they're doing kind of the same thing, so mirroring the connection. So they may just also be like, yeah, I know this is the way it needs to be at this time. And maybe you don't know that it needs to be this way, but Spirit's telling you like, hey, there needs to be a break. Like you don't have a lot of the energy that you're going to need to put into this connection. And we see this right here, so really strongly here about intuition, listening to your intuition for sure. All right, let's see about the King of Cups. Not quite. Spirit, can you give me some energy? Okay. You keep wanting to flip. Okay, just wait, please. Can I get some energy on the King of Cups, please? Okay, Knight of Swords. Okay. So got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Could be that dealing with the younger air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or this could be your energy. So feeling like you want to take some type of action towards the King of Cups. Again, could be this Cancer or Pisces, could also be a Scorpio, because King of Cups is all the water signs. So wanting to take some type of action towards this connection, wanting to maybe put action into your emotions, the way that you're feeling. So getting in the heart space and getting into more loving, unconditional feeling, and then being able to move forward with that. but there's some type of action you want to take either towards the King of Cups, or you want to offer your love in this connection. So it's still there, like you still want to take the action, just like I see here with the Knight of Wands reversed. Like I still feel like you want to take action towards this. And there's two. It also could be that you have children. The Knight of Swords is just a younger energy as well. Could be that you have children that you're trying to take care of right now, and so you're trying to be there for them. You're trying to be in the family. You're trying to get your foundation back. You're trying to focus on your children. For some of you, that's very relevant energy that's coming out here. Why is the Knight of Wands here, please? Why is the Knight of Wands here, please? Sorry, it's getting so dark. I just like the natural light. All right, we have Page of Wands. Yeah, we've got some younger energies here. We've got like possibly a son and a daughter, and a father figure here. So very heavy. I get a very masculine energy off this King of Cups, possibly, for some of you. But again, Page of Wands with the Knight of Wands reversed. So some type of friendship. Again, I'm feeling a friend here. Some type of friend who's offering their friendship in this, or it is a child here. But definitely not taking some type of action because children are involved for some of you. Second one is the Page of Wands. Is the Knight of Wands here is saying, you know what, and that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sorry. So what it's also saying here for the Page of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Wands, is what I'm seeing here is that for this side, Virgo, you're not communicating something you're not moving forward with a specific friendship. I think you know who this friend is, and if I would love to see your comments, so let me know. And it's just basically saying that you're not putting in this action or this time or this energy into this friendship. Maybe it's because you're trying to focus either more on loving yourself and self-care, and maybe bringing love back to the connection with your twin. And also for some of you focusing on family, like family and foundation issues, especially when we got the Four of Wands reversed here next to that. It's also a messenger, so Page of Wands can also be a messenger. So whether you're feeling upside down or not, like maybe you still want to send this message to your twin. Like you still want to communicate, even though you're not, like you may still want to. So maybe that's why you're feeling so kind of upside down here, is because there's competing energies in this reading. So there's, I want to go one way, but I'm not going that way. I want to do this, but I'm not doing this kind of energy. And again, I think it has to do with being sapped of your energy. Why do we have the Four of Wands reversed? Yeah, Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah. For some of you, again, this is just stating that because you're not communicating something, because this energy, maybe there's distance travel, things like that, that's happening, it's your foundation's kind of wonky. And I'm seeing that's possibly because a lot of you are in the dark night of the soul and you're trying to heal. So this Healer of Ages and this Broken Heart that we've got here. So yeah, they're all really relevant cards here. So bringing some balance to the connection, healing from a broken heart, healing your energy here, trying to get your energy up so that it's not being sucked away by certain people. Not necessarily communicating this to everyone around you, so you may be dealing with it internally and not saying much to everybody around you about how you're feeling. And maybe there are friends around you that you may be able to count on, but I would be careful about giving out your energy, because it's very easily showing me here that it's being taken from you and not replenished. A lot of you can get like rocks and crystals and things like that can help with your energy and help energize you. There was something on Pinterest that I saw where you hold two crystals in each of your hands, and it's kind of an energy exchange, and you can give yourself more energy. So a lot of you just need some rest, vitamins, low impact exercise possibly as well. But again, check with your doctor. I'm not recommending anything, not knowing your situation, everybody's situation. So this is a very general reading. All right, y'all. So this is kind of your checkup here, and let's see, you have your last card here, which is your fortune card. Beautiful. So the fortune you and your twin have is key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Yeah, so there's a lot of energy here that needs to be cleared from the past. And you both are the key to releasing that between the two of you and releasing that karma so that it no longer restricts this connection. But again, it's telling me that you need to listen to your intuition about needing a break from this connection. Some of you just need a break, and it's okay to take a break from your twin. It's okay when you talk to them or even communicate telepathically to say, I just need some time. And, most of us would just respect communication more than just ghosting. I know that I would. And I know that a lot of you out there are tired of this in and out kind of Knight of Wands energy. It's kind of player-like energy. Comes in and out whenever they want. So maybe it's also your twins like coming in and out of your life. And you're like, maybe we should just be friends. Maybe we don't need to be anything, that has to do with love with that King of Cups. That's another message I'm picking up just right now. So, all right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'm going to do your twins reading next. So for those of you in the United States, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Everyone else, I hope you have a wonderful December, and I'll see you for your January readings. Take care.